So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So, with the download, we also got the confirmation of the new Limit Break expansion update, and it's pretty cool because it's not just Limit Break expansion, but it's also quite a few units getting Limit Break for the first time, so it's a lot of units actually becoming usable, which is very cool. So, let's look into it. So, yeah, basically, it's a lot of summer units getting it, and also one Kisna rare recruit in Alvida and one limited rare recruit in Koala. But yeah, I think we'll save the 5 at the top for last since they got the biggest buffs here since they got Limit Break as well. Let's start with the old free-to-play Flampay, who was a Blitz reward. I guess it's easier to check the buffs by going to the limit breaks. I guess we'll do that. I'll search for Flampay here. Here we go. Oh yeah, I need to do limit break, Flampay. Okay, now we can get going. So yeah, here's Flampay, the buff she gets. She gets -1 CD, and she also gets Enrage. So yeah, she goes from 13 turns up to 12. And she's always been pretty decent, like removing Barry by 2 turns, giving orb boost 4 turns of match, 5 turns of matching orbs potentially. Don't really think it's super worth it. This is not a unit you use a lot outside of her amazing support. So if they do put her up in the Ray shop or something, absolutely buy her. She's super good, especially the support. Moving on, we can do the Alvida, who is a Kisna rare recruit, very good unit in general. She also gets -1 CD. And she gets Slopbite, which is pretty dope. And her special is really good actually. Reduces death up resilience by 7 turns, 80% damage reduction, and can do a 2.25 times color affinity for free spirit. So she's good, but also a bit restrictive, and just -1 CD, and even if 12 is a pretty good number, it's not the biggest buff. This is one of those I'd only do if I have a reason to do it. Can move on to Koala. This is a normal limited rare recruit. And yeah, not even fully limit broken her. But yeah, she gets -2 CD. Does she have any CD here? Nope. So let's see, -2 CD, so she's currently 12, goes down to 10, and she also gets pinch healing. So let's take a look at the special. She does damage, and if the enemy is immune to delay or full immunity, she changes fighter slots to matching and gives a 2 times attack boost to fighters for 1 turn. I actually think she's not that bad. Full board or manip true block is still pretty rare. And she also gives a 2 times attack boost. That's pretty good. And -2 CD also helps. It's just that I feel like fighters need to be better. And actually, like Koala started to get support, so this might actually not be that bad. It's more likely that I limit break expand her eventually than the others, I'd say. But it's still not a super high priority for me personally. But yeah, let's take a look at the summer units. We can start with Khalifa. So they both get limit break and limit break expansion. So it's pretty dope. Like in total, she gets -2 CD. And she's 13 now, so she go down to 11. She also gets int damage reduction, pinch healing, and fear. And a lot of these will get fear, and it will be pretty helpful with these deer kits, so that's fine. Basically, reduces paralysis, special bind by 5 turns, makes decks in bomb slots matching. And then if she's captain, she also gives an attack boost, but she'll never be captain. So, but basically, she does get a sailor now too, which will let her remove special bind. So basically, this is actually a usable unit now. Before, She could only remove special bind if she wasn't special binded. Now she can always remove 5 turns of special bind, as well as paralysis, as well as giving matching slots. So she's actually usable now. Very cool. So I'll definitely limit break her and all the other new units. Limit break expansion, on the other hand, like 12 CD is fine for her, and she's not that super good. So I doubt this is a limit break expansion candidate. It's just if you want to give her the fear resistance for something, I'd say. Moving on, I guess we can look at Carrot. Let's see if I can remember all of them. And yeah, Carrot, she will also be able to resist special buy now by 5 turns. And she also gets -2 CD. Total. No, -1 and then nothing from limit break expansion, that's right. So she's currently 13, goes down to 12 with limit break. And what Carrot does is she removes special bind and chain lock by 2 turns, reduces damage reduction by 2 turns, and gives an ore boost if you have 3 carrots of the same type. And honestly, I feel like she should have got double special, really. Like, her special is pretty weak, and double special would have helped a lot, like being able to get ore boost 2 different stages while doing a very minor utility as well. At this current stage, I don't think she's particularly good, and I definitely see no reason to limit break expand her. But yeah, I'll limit break all of these at least. So now remember that Sugar got one too. Sugar, and she makes Cerebral and Striker characters' deck slots have matching slot effects. Always a good sailor. Would have been better if it was for everybody, but this is better than nothing. She gets -1 CD from limit break, and another -1 from limit break expansion. So what does Sugar do? It reduces damage reduction and resilience by 5 turns, changes all slots to decks, and then attack boost if captain, which he won't be. So basically full board orb manip to a particular color while removing damage reduction and resilience. Pretty decent. She also has the treble support that can help her remove other debuffs as well, including more damage reduction, pretty sure, unless I'm mistaken. And as for potential abilities, quick damage reduction, Slopbite and recovery bind. So Slopbite might be useful, the other ones not that much. So she can go down to 12 CD or 11 with limit break expansion. And yeah, I see no reason to limit break expand this, to be honest. Yeah, not worth it, I say. Finally, we have a unit that I will probably limit break expand though, most because I like Vivi a lot. So this was a nice surprise. Vivi, she'll be able to do special reverse now. This makes me very happy because I wanted to use this Vivi before, but I've not been able to because she does not resist special reverse. She also gets -1 CD and another -1 CD from limit break expansion. So Vivi will be getting side damage reduction, recovery bind, and fear with limit break expansion. As for her special, -1 CD, reduces chain lock by 5 turns, changes block deck's side to matching. So yeah, this is like this is the main reason that I will limit break expand her. I will actually show you. We can do limit break. Let's see. If we search by int, slot change, block, and other, reduce special charge, take a look. Yeah, sure, we have Bonnie, of course, we have Pudding, but like sometimes you want to use them for other stuff, or you want to use worse units on the crew to not make the team look too good, like if you want to make teams without Bonnie or such. So there's just not many options like this. And if you take Pudding, for example, she doesn't have fear either. Pretty sure Bonnie has though, yep. So only Bonnie and Vivi does this, and sometimes you want to use Bonnie as captain, for example. So this is a very unique role. So I'll definitely be limit break expanding her personally. No Vivi bias, of course. But yeah, I think she's definitely pretty worth it. She does some unique things. Finally, we have one more unit. I'll look up here because I don't own her actually. I've heard that I should be able to have this Smoothie that she was in the raid shop. It's totally possible that I missed it, which is super dumb in that case, and hopefully she reruns because she got a very good buff. With Limit Break, she goes down to 11 CD and gets quick damage reduction and critical hit. And then with Limit Break Expansion, she jumps all the way down to 8 CD and also gets double special. And of course, double special immediately makes the unit interesting. So let's see what Smoothie does. Makes deck side and in characters deck side in slots have matching slot effects, and boosts the shame multiplier by +04 for 2 turns. So yeah, pretty minor shame boost and pretty minor matching orbs, but it's at least for 2 turns, so you can dodge some negative orb debuffs and also make use of her special another stage. And like if you think about like a Psy or In team, for example, this does make unfavorable orbs matching, so that could be an option to use it for. So while not the best unit, like having a double special like this is definitely unique, and I just max out every double special by default since it's such a rare ability to have and powerful in game. But yeah, that's the full Limit Break expansion. Let me now know down below what your Limit Break expand. As said, my keys will probably go to Vivi and Smoothie if I'm able to get her. She's a figure play that I don't have for some reason. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.